Yeah. So your boy went live. Shit, where's it at? Hold up. Going live real quick on camera. Don't do it too often, but I'm doing it right now. What the fuck is going on here, bro? I don't see it here. Hold up. I don't even know what the fuck is going on. Shit. What's going on, y'all? Hit that like button. Just a random live, general topic. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to figure out all this little extra screen shit. You know what I'm saying? What's good, man? Who y'all got winning tonight's fights, though? What's good? Damone Daniels in the building. What's good, bro? Just checking in with everybody. It's my birthday and shit. So I decided to stop in, see what everybody doing. You know what I'm saying? We still need your top 5 Kumite list, sir. You talking about as far as boxers? I got Bud, Wilder. Who else would I think they could compete in a Kumite? Thanks for the birthday wishes, bro. Thank you. Hey, I know this is a random live video and shit, but let me think. Bud Wilder. Because when I look at the Kumite, I'm looking at guys who. It's tough, man. I might put somebody like Lara in there. Dude with a lot of guts. Sean Porter in the Kumite. That's if Kenny Porter will let him. You know what I'm saying? But what's the latest news? You know what I'm saying? I mean, what's the latest news? Really nothing other than, you got rumors that Crawford is signing with MTK Global because he's out in Dubai. Salute, baby Juju. What's up, man? Thanks for the birthday wishes, bro. Yeah, they say he's in Dubai and shit, and they say he's signing with MTK Global. These guys is getting crazy on the internet, y'all. Yeah, he flew to Dubai. Salute the free game fella in the building. Salute, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just a random live video. I'm just trying to try some new shit. This video you see on the screen is just a test. See how this shit works. This is my Wilder video I made. But yeah, we got some fights tonight. Devin Haney versus Jorge Linares. They didn't really promote the fight, man. These promoters do not be promoting these fights, bro. And these fighters, let's just be real, man. They dry. They nice guys and shit, but they dry dudes. So nobody really checking for that fight, man. You said, can I explain MTK? MTK Global is equivalent to it's like a major management company, I believe. They run a lot of shit over there in the UK. I'm trying to compare it to something out here in America. Shit, I'm trying to think. I can't think of nothing on top of my head, man. Somebody in the comment section help you, boy. MTK Global pretty much like if you with them, you pretty much can have some money behind you, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they big shit over there in the UK. MTK Global. I don't know if Crawford will be signing with them. I don't know. That's why he's in Dubai. People like to just spread rumors on the internet and shit, man. They don't really, I don't know what these guys is doing. A lot of clickbait shit, a lot of clickbait titles, misleading guys, just to get you to click, and then when you hear it, you be like, wait a minute, that ain't what he said at all, bro. You talking about Gary Antoine Russell? Yeah, he cold, man. It's criminal that this guy ain't fighting enough. You know what I'm saying? It's criminal that he's not really getting no work. You know what I'm saying? It's criminal. 1 second, fellas. It's criminal, dude. It is criminal. But yeah, man, any questions, man? Any questions? This is the time you ask your boy some questions. Things of that nature. This is that time. But yeah, Gary Russell got so many brothers, and it's like 100 of them. The only one I'm really familiar with is Gary Antoine, because there's just so many of them. Some of them trainers, you know. But I do know Gary Antoine Russell beat John Ennis twice in the amateurs, man. He really showed how you could beat a guy like Ennis. Now Ennis definitely improved since then, but he was keeping that pressure on him. Vicious, to where Ennis couldn't even have time to think. And he's athletic, strong, and fast enough to really, offset him. You said Spence or Pac-Man. Heard he beat Boots twice. Yeah, he did, bro. They 2-1. I think Ennis beat him once, and he beat him twice. Spence or Pac-Man. Oh, I'm leaning towards Spence just because. You know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't be surprised if Pacquiao pulls off some shit. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I don't know. Errol Spence, he is the slowest out of all the top welterweights. Oh, salute to my man, Michael Booker. What's good, man? Thanks for the birthday wishes, bro. Salute, man. Thanks for stopping in, too, man. I appreciate it. Appreciate all the love, man. You guys stopping in. I know it's a random live and it's kind of early. It's a nice day today in most places in the United States. So I just stopped in real quick just to test this little screen shit out. I might try to figure out some new shit if I can't get a damn copyright strike. I keep getting copyright strikes. I got to be careful. They're going to shut my ass down. I got to be extremely careful. No after post fight. Like, I like to show you guys the outcomes. Like, if it's a knockout, I can't even do that right now. Like, I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? I can't do it because the motherfuckers is smacking me upside the head. The UFC hit me for the Jake Paul, Ben Askren fight. The UFC hit me with that hard, right inside the fucking head. And then Showtime smacked me upside the head for the Brandon Figueroa fight, man. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, it's hot as fucking California. Oh man, it's kind of cold out here in the Midwest in the Chicagoland area, bro. It's like 50-something degrees, real windy, but it's nice outside. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of cold out here though. Not in men's boxing, bro. Not in men's boxing. I think Clarissa Shields is like a rare breed indeed. You know what I'm saying? I mean, she's the female to do it, but I don't think any men. When it comes to undisputed and shit, there's a lot of politics involved, bro. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of politics involved when we trying to get these belts, and it's easier if all these guys are on the same side of the street, so to speak, right? But if you got some guys that's over here, over there, it's gonna be harder to be undisputed unless all parties are on the same page and willing to fight. You said, are these pay-per-view fights? Yeah, actually it was regular Showtime. The Brandon Figueroa fight, regular Showtime, smacked me upside the fucking head. It was a quick clip. I knew they might have got me, but I did it real quick, and they still smacked me because they went in here manually. They'll go in there manually and check after the fights. Don't do no shit after the fights. Nothing. If you're a guy who's a content creator, don't do no shit after the fight. If it's Top Rank ESPN probably let you slide because that's just on regular TV basically. But if you're talking about Showtime, like PBC be kind of strict, especially with like Wilder and Broner, strict as fuck with those guys. AJ, stay away from them. Who else? Man, there's certain fighters you gotta stay away from. And if it's a pay-per-view event, you gotta stay away from it too. You said, wait, what did he say right here? He says, y'all see, they move EJ down because he's not trying to fight Bud. I mean, the pound for pound list is fucked up. Why? Because Jamel Charlo ain't on there. Where's Jamel Charlo on the pound for pound list? Let me see if I can pull up this screen internet stuff these guys be doing. Let me see. Let me see. I'm going to close this one. See, I don't know how to do all this shit yet. I ain't got no porn or nothing on here or nothing, but I don't know how to do all that screen sharing. Hold up. We go see, man. This pound for pound list. This shit is crazy. Matter of fact, I got a quicker way to do it. Yeah, the pound for pound list. Let me see. All right, I don't know how to fucking do this shit. All right, let's see. David Benny. I was trying to get you to see what's his Instagram. He ain't talking about nothing. He's just chilling right now. Y'all can see that on the screen. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. This is my first time doing this. Who I was looking up? Let me see. I forgot who they pound for pound list is. Oh, you said Ring Magazine. Let me see. Let me see. Ring Magazine bias is a motherfucker though. They bias as fuck, bro. Okay, here we go. We already know they got Canelo at number 1. All right. Yeah. Let me see if y'all can see that. Let me see what I'm doing this shit right. Man, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing here, y'all. My bad. Hold up. Let me close this one out real quick and pull it up over here. God damn it. How they be doing that shit, bro? With the fucking double screens, dog. Like all that shit, man. I need to practice. But yeah, they couldn't wait to move Bud down, bro. You ain't lying. They couldn't wait to move Bud down. But Jermell Charlo should definitely be on that fucking list. You know what I'm saying? They got some guys on there with 3 losses and shit, but you ain't got Jermell Charlo. That shit's crazy, bro. And it's definitely a popularity contest, Damone Daniels. It's a popularity contest, bro. You know what I'm saying? I mean, boxing is pretty messed up. Happy birthday from Billy J. Featherly. What's up, Billy, man? What's going on? I see you in here, man. What's good, Billy? Hope everything is well, man. Jermell is definitely top 5, pound for pound. I'm not really fond of the guy, but he's a fighter, man. And he's one of the toughest divisions in boxing. And he about to fight Castano to be undisputed. Jermell Charlo should definitely be like in the top 5. I don't give a fuck. The list is bogus, though. It is bogus, AJ Johnson. Salute, bro. Just got a little birthday live stream going on real quick. Hop on camera. You know what I'm saying? Just try to play around with this double screen stuff. I don't know how to fucking do this shit, really. Like, so we can do some shit live and shit. Look up some of the bullshit that's going on live. I wonder what some of these liars is talking about. Some of these liars. Let me see. Let's see. Yep. That man Kwame Brown been fucking killing it, man. That interview Kwame Brown had, this is a little off topic, but that little interview Kwame Brown had was fucking crazy as hell. If you haven't seen it, the interview with Kwame Brown and Judge Joe Brown. Oh my God, that was probably one of the best interviews I ever seen, man. That shit was nuts. I'm surprised YouTube didn't take it down. Judge Joe Brown is probably one of the most intelligent. That dude has so much knowledge from everything, and he was just spitting crazy facts. 2 hours, old man just going, letting it all out. I'm talking about shit he ain't supposed to be talking about. Crazy. Check that interview out with Kwame Brown and Judge Joe Brown. Crazy interview. Crazy. The Manosphere is gonna be taking over, man. Let's talk about some shit real quick, man. Ain't nothing happening, but let's talk about some shit. What y'all think about what's been going on right now? The Kevin Samuels guy. He's been making a huge buzz. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get toxic. What's that? Femininity or whatever. You know, trying to get the men back together. You know what I'm saying? Then you got Kwame Brown doing his thing. You know, they attacking the Breakfast Club and shit. You know, you think he's make? You know what, bro? Damone Daniels. He said, "Do you think Kwame Brown's making too many enemies and spreading himself too thin?" Bro, he got so much love and support, bro. I mean, the people love Kwame Brown now. I mean, he gets more love now than he did as a basketball player. You know what I'm saying? He gets more love now than he did as a basketball player, bro. I mean, people love Kwame Brown. They like what he's talking about. They like his. I mean, people love Kwame Brown. But yeah, man. We got Koulibaly versus Donaire tonight. I think Donaire gonna win that shit. I think Donaire gonna win that belt again. It could be good for Donaire. I like Donaire. He's a real warrior. You know what I'm saying? He was the guy that fought the killers that nobody wanted to fight. We gotta respect those guys. When nobody wanted to fight Rigondeaux, Donaire stepped up. When nobody wanted to fight Nicholas Walters, Donaire stepped up. You know what I'm saying? So I got a lot of respect for Nonito Donaire, and I think he's gonna win tonight. And I hope he does win. And as far as Devin Haney Linares, I got Devin Haney winning. Devin Haney has to look impressive in this fight. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I know Linares gonna be a pretty tough fight. He's gonna bring the fight, but Devin Haney got to look impressive tonight. He got to stop this dude. He got to stop him. It's got to be impressive. You know, it can't be no other Gamboa shit. You know, because then people gonna be like, "Oh, well, Devin Haney can't bust a grape, and you know he's boring and shit." They gonna be saying all that shit to downplay Devin Haney and shit. But yeah, man, just stopped in real quick, see what you guys was on. Yeah, he definitely showed himself well against the monster, bro. He looked at really, really fucking. You know, I was impressed in that fight. It was two of my guys fighting each other, so it was like, you know, like a bittersweet type of deal. You know, I like both of those dudes, and they brought the heat, man. That was like the best fight that year. He says Devin has to sit down on his punches and stop the amateur style. Yeah, I think Devin. I think as he gets his grown man strength, he's gonna start stopping guys. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he really got his grown man strength yet. He even though he got a hell of a physique right now and shit, he looks strong. But I don't know. We gonna see in this fight, but I don't think he got his grown man strength yet. You know, these guys they maturing later and later. You know what I'm saying? A 20-year-old from back in the 80s is a 22, 23-year-old from back in the 80s is a little different from the 20-year-olds we see today. You know, these guys look like kids and shit. But yeah, man, I just went live real quick. Hop on camera. I'm trying to get used to all this screen stuff. You know what I'm saying? With the split screen and all that, like all this shit. Like I'm trying to figure out like how could I pull this up and still see what I'm doing on this screen? Like I don't know how to do that shit. Maybe I should ask Goodfella or something. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna holler at Goodfella and see how you do all these little tricks and shit with the cameras and the screens. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't really know how to do all that. And we can get some really good discussions going with some shit that's live. You know what I'm saying? And we can clown these assholes, this propaganda box news. I'm trying my best not to really start firing at these guys because that's not really what type of time I'm on. And that's not what I really want to do on this channel. But I just don't like the misleading titles. I don't like all the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But there's a lot of people that like to see that shit. There's a lot of people that like to hear that shit. They be hitting that like button. They just like to hear the propaganda news. They like to hear what they want to hear. And over here, I may not say what you want to hear all the time. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to keep it real with you. Check out these comments. Salute to everybody. Hit that like button for your boy while you're in the building. Yeah, that's the only thing missing from Devin Haney, though, is the knockouts. He got all the skills and shit. You know what I'm saying? He got some size to him. I think once this grown man stream starts to come in, he's going to really put a hurt in these dudes. He probably stop Linares tonight. I think he's going to stop Linares. I think he's going to stop Linares probably before 7. I'll say before 7 rounds. Because he's going to be looking to make a statement. You know, he's going to be looking to make a statement. He ain't trying to hear that bullshit from Teofimo Lopez. You know. Teofimo Lopez better be careful, too, with George Kambosos. Because George Kambosos is a determined, serious fighter. He may not be as talented as Teofimo, but he's ready. He's hungry. He's ready. And he's going to bring it like it's his last fight. I know he is. You know what I'm saying? He got no choice. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got no choice. So Teofimo Lopez out here playing around and shit. And, you know, and Kambosos said dude was kind of heavy. You know, he still got a lot of weight on him and shit. And, you know, Teofimo Lopez was a guy we already know was having weight issues. You know what I'm saying? He was having weight issues. He was talking about moving up in weight. Yeah. If he stops and we go see if we get a different energy. I'm telling you, Teofimo Lopez, man, I think the kid is a hell of a talented. He's fun to watch and shit. But it's just something about him, man. I don't trust his heart. Like I think that dude could really, you know, I think he'd be pump faking. You know what I'm saying? We seen what happened when Devin pulled up on dude. He was kind of scared. You know what I'm saying? He was all trying to be his friend. Devin like, man, I ain't really trying to fuck with you like that. But since I'm a cool dude, I ain't gonna do you like that. But man, yeah, the Teofimo Lopez, it's something about him, man. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? He seemed like I don't know. He better not lose this fight, and it better not be no close fight. Bob ain't gonna save him either. You know what I'm saying? Bob Arum, we know Bob Arum. Bob Arum will fuck you over. He don't care who you are. He don't care if you Terrence Crawford. He don't care if you Loma. He don't see shit but green, man. I really would like Bob Arum to step down. from boxing. I think Bob Arum needs to step down. You know, he's really, you know, he's diminishing his fighters. You know, Terrence Crawford is supposed to be one of the best fighters in the world, and he's diminishing them. You know what I'm saying? He's diminishing Bud Crawford, a guy that they built up for years, and then you just go break him down before, you know, he about to be moving on and shit. You know what I'm saying? So you go diminish him, then you got dickheads and assholes and buttheads on the internet doing the same thing. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of people doing the same thing. Bob Arum needs to get out of boxing. He needs to get out of boxing. Been chasing around with Tyson Fury this whole time. You know, not really promoting his other fights. Josh Taylor Ramirez did not get promoted like it should, even though it still did good numbers. See, these promoters are really just in the way. They're really just in the way today. What did Bob Arum do to promote the fight with Taylor and Ramirez? Nothing. They was pissed that he wasn't promoting the fight. But luckily for them, it was on TV for everybody to see it. Luckily for them, right? These promoters got lazy. Yeah, AJ Johnson. That's what they doing, bro. They destroying. It seems like they're just trying to destroy Bud brand on purpose and shit, dog. That shit's wild. That shit is wild. Like, why? Who does that? Like, who does that? Why would you fuck up your fighter you built up and shit? That's got to be the craziest shit I've ever heard, man. Eddie Hearn, you know, he don't. I think since he got Canelo, man, you see what he's trying to do with AJ? You see what he's trying to do with AJ? He trying to have AJ vacate the belt. Vacate the belt, bro. Not to fight Usyk. Just to vacate the belt. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to have Anthony Joshua vacate his belt, bro. Like, what's going on with these dudes, man? Why he trying to have AJ vacate his belt and shit? Like, AJ supposed to be a champion, man. He fight Usyk. But you don't want to fight Usyk for. You know what I'm saying? That's a fight that you could, you know, like, what the fuck? Well, you don't think he could beat that style? That's terrible. Anthony Joshua can't be vacating no belts. What the fuck for? Then they go scatter about like Dragon Balls and shit. You gonna have one guy that's gonna hold on to the belt and not want to do nothing with it. You know what I'm saying? He gonna be holding on to that motherfucker. He gonna be holding on to that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Playing around with the belts. Yeah, vacating is the same as ducking. He says Blood must have told him he's not resigning. He probably did, bro. He probably did. He probably told Bob that he ain't resigning, but Bob probably knows he's not gonna resign. I'm hearing that they wanted him to go down to 140 to fight Taylor. I'm like, what? Like, come on, man. Hey, we seeing what they doing to Bud, man. So Bud is getting it from all angles. You know what I'm saying? He's getting it from his own promoter. He's getting it from fans. He's getting it from people that look like him. He's getting it from everybody, bro. And he don't even be saying shit. He don't even be saying shit. That's the crazy thing. You says, AJ Johnson said they after that overseas bag, they can care less about it. That was just the front. Ain't it? You know what I'm saying? I mean, also I'm hearing that Pacquiao may be getting reinstated. I'm going to go ahead and drop that gem out here for you guys. Yeah, that's what I heard. I heard that Pacquiao might be getting reinstated with the WB no belt. I mean the WBA belt. You know what I'm saying? Reinstatement for Manny Pacquiao. Get to do whatever he want, get the belt back. Go ahead and get the belt back. I ain't gonna lie to you guys. Part of me wants Pacquiao to pull it off because I like to root for the underdog, and I also like to root for the older fighter. You know what I'm saying? Part of me kind of rooting for Pacquiao to pull it off. He might can. I wouldn't be surprised if he did. You know what I'm saying? I think Errol Spence style is I don't know, man. He ain't Jeff Horn. You know what I'm saying? Even though Spence is a bigger welterweight, stronger welterweight, he's not the fastest guy, and he's not really awkward. And like Jeff Horn, he's an awkward, rugged guy. You know, he's an awkward, rugged. He kind of fights similar to Pacquiao in a sense. You know, he ain't got the rhythm, he ain't got the speed like Pacquiao, nothing like that. But he's a big, strong, awkward guy, and he's willing to take a fucking beating just to hit you one time. Errol Spence ain't that guy. His hands are straight up. You know what I'm saying? Southpaw, jab, 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 straight. You know what I'm saying? That's what Spence is going to be doing. You know what I'm saying? He may have to get down and dirty with Manny. I don't know if that's. Hey, Manny likes to get down and dirty. Bam, bam, bam. You know what? Manny bangs on his gloves. He ready to fight. It's gonna be fun to see, man. See, Damone Daniels. The thing is, bro. I don't know if Spence. I don't know if he did. I don't know if it's a situation where he's not confident that he could beat Bud. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's that situation. You know, because now if they do fight after Spence beats Pacquiao, let's say he beats Pacquiao, they gonna say, well, he did all the heavy lifting. He fought this guy, that guy, that guy, that guy, and then, but who told him to do all that? Nobody told him to be out here fighting all these dudes. So when he get his ass kicked, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear it. Bro, he ain't got no power like that, dog. That shit, I mean, let's be real, bro. A lot of those dudes he was stopping was like lightweights, man. Like lightweights and smaller dudes. Smaller men. And then when he came, I mean, they say he would step up in competition. The knockouts get harder. But finishing within itself is an art. Finishing the guy, knowing when to press on the gas. You don't want to jump too soon because he may not be that hurt. Clock your ass, knock you out. You know what I'm saying? Crawford is probably one of the best finishers in boxing. Errol Spence, he's not necessarily a great finisher. You know what I'm saying? He hasn't finished anybody in years. He says, Chris Algieri says Spence doesn't have one punch, but he breaks it down. I mean, yeah. I mean, Spence don't have that that explosive, like, oh shit, power. He got that thudding triple G power. Like everything probably hurts like a motherfucker. Like he's just hitting you with like a bat. Like Spence probably got that thudding power. He don't have that, you know, because he's not really a twitchy guy. So he's not gonna be like exploding on you and shit. He's just more of a you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Salute to my man King David in the building. Just doing a little birthday live stream. You know, I'm on camera and shit. Your boy, but she don't be on camera that much. You know what I'm saying? But I'm on camera. I'm trying to figure out all this shit. I'm not gonna be on camera all the time either. He says Bud had more punching power. Yeah, he probably do, man. I mean, Crawford is he's a weird dude. Like he got real long arms. He got like gorilla arms, and they like wiry as fuck. You see that punch he hit Kell Brook with? You know what I'm saying? What the fuck was that? Like what was that? Like what was that? You know what I'm saying? What was that? And he hurt the guy. You know what I'm saying? Crawford, he got some big hands with some long ass wiry arms. He can fucking hit you like that and shit. That's what he did to bro. It was some hood shit too. Like he was on, you know what I'm saying? Wow, like man, hit him upside his shit. He says, he said, I can't wait for a great fight, but I can take. Hey, we can only wait and see. Spence don't feel the same, bro. He don't feel the same. Thanks. Thank you, King David. Thank you. Obsidian, the Lion, the Cold Keeper. What's up, bro? It's Kumite time. That's right. I was gonna start a new thing. I don't know when I'm gonna do it, but it's gonna be Bushido's Kumite, and I'm gonna let guys come in and just speak their mind. You know what I'm saying? Just talk about what you want to talk about. If you don't like what's going on in the boxing community on YouTube, just air it out. You know what I'm saying? If you don't like what, you know, you want to talk about certain fights or certain fighters or certain politics in boxing, I'm going to start opening that up for you guys so we can, you know, start really talking. Yeah, it's got to be a special occasion. I don't be on camera like that, bro. I'm not a, you know what I'm saying? I like to, you know, sometimes I feel like certain guys kind of fucked up their channels once they hopped on camera too much and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you hop on camera, you fucked up your way, bro. They don't want to see your ass, dog. You know what I'm saying? But I got to show myself sometimes. You know what I'm saying? I'm not some weirdo that's like to hide. I just like, you know, I like to be, but, you know, you know what I'm saying? Hey, Terrence Crawford strong as shit. Actually, one of my guys on Facebook was telling me he knows Bud, and he's a big guy, swole motherfucker, right? And he said Crawford's probably one of the strongest dudes he tussled with. You know what I'm saying? He's a much bigger man. He's a heavyweight guy. And he said Crawford was freakishly strong. And he looked like one of them strong ass motherfuckers. You remember growing up, there was always that one guy, or maybe a couple of guys, that was just strong as fuck. Y'all 12, 13, this dude's strong as a grown man. I had one of my best friends, man. That motherfucker was a beast. We'll try to jump in the room, play fighting and shit. You know, back in the day, we used to play fight, play wrestling, play karate, Power Rangers. Man, that motherfucker be throwing everybody in the room, man. Couldn't even get him, man. I was a faster guy and shit, but he was just beastly strong, like a grown man strong. When we was in like, you know, ninth grade and shit, he was strong like a grown ass man. There's people out there like that, just strong motherfuckers. Bud probably one of them. You says Boots isn't ready, in my opinion. AJ, not as good as IQ. People underestimate that about it. Boots ain't ready. That's hard to say, man. You know what I'm saying? Jerron Ennis that kid is phenomenal, man. Only thing, it's hard to say if he's not ready. He didn't have that many amateur fights, though. He didn't have that many amateur fights, but as a pro, I mean, he even got his own fighters already. You know what I'm saying? He got his own fighters. Yeah, he got his own fighters. What's up, my man? Saul Gatete is in the building. What's good, bro? He says, where do you rank Spence? I actually have number 2. No. Yeah, I got Spence high, bro. I got him above Inoue, too. I got him above Inoue. And I like Inoue a lot. That's one of my guys. But I got Spence probably at 3. I don't want to be unbiased. I don't want to be biased and not put Canelo at number 1. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be unbiased and not put him at 1. I mean, I guess he can have number 1 for now. Crawford's number 2. Spence number 3. Inoue number 4. I say either between Jamel or Taylor. They got to, you know, coin toss that one for number 5. Nah, I don't hate Spence at all, dog. I don't hate Spence. I mean, how could I hate Spence? I mean, he don't, you know, I don't like the way he was moving with the Crawford fight. I think he should have handled that a little differently. But I do like how he stick up for his people. He seemed like a cool dude. He just, when it come to Crawford and shit, like making the most intriguing fight you could make, he destroyed Crawford when he really didn't have to, like in the politics. You know, he didn't have to say, oh, he didn't fight nobody, because not everybody's regurgitating this shit. You're supposed to uplift your opponents. So people be like, man, I want to see this guy fight now, because Spence said he's good. But nah, you said he sucks and he ain't fight nobody. So guess what? And this is what everybody is saying now. Everybody is saying this shit. Oh, he ain't fought nobody. Oh, he ain't did nothing. You know what I'm saying? This is what they doing, bro. You got to uplift your opponents, because there's going to be a day when y'all going to have to fight. And then people be looking like, well, they said he ain't shit and he ain't fought nobody, so this should be an easy fight. He said he's the proof. I know, man, but if I got to put John Jones as pound for pound, like number 1 in MMA, even though he hasn't fought nobody, I got to give it to Canelo, too. I can't. You know what I'm saying? They both cheated and shit, but they're both good-ass fighters, too. You know what I'm saying? They're both really good fighters. But I just don't like the way Canelo's moving right now either, bro. I feel like Canelo needs to be fighting these other guys. He's fighting these, I don't know, man. Like, I guess when you're the cash cow, you can do what you want to do. Fight who you want to fight. You say, who you think fought a better competition? Spence or Crawford? I say I got to give it to Spence now, bro, honestly. I don't think Crawford's, the guys he fought, is as bad as people say. But, I mean, I got to give it to Spence. He's fought the names, man. He's able to get the guys in the ring to fight them, man. You know what I'm saying? He's able to get the opponents. I mean, these guys see something in Spence they feel they can capitalize on. And then, you know, with PBC and Al Haymon, they be making shit happen over there. Top rank, people don't want to deal with Bob Arum. And then you got to fight Terrence Crawford, and he's a tough night out. Nobody really figured him out. You don't know what type of style he gonna bring. You don't know what you don't really know what you're gonna get with Terrence Crawford. But with Errol Spence Jr., you kind of know what you're gonna get. And this is why Manny Pacquiao and them hopped on him. They see he slowed down from the accident. You know what I'm saying? They see that he's not the most fast twitchy guy like Sean Porter, Keith Thurman, or Bud. You know what I'm saying? He's probably the slowest welterweight. And this is why Pacquiao at 42 years old was like, you know what, let me go ahead and fight Spence. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure how much money he got for it or wanted for Spence. He wanted $40 million to fight Bud. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's the fight I want to see. Porter versus Mean Machine. Who's Sean go fight now? For me, with Sean Porter in his Bud fight, Sean Porter, he walked away too smoothly from that. It seemed like they just gave up too easily on that. For me, I don't know. They ain't ranked no more in the WBO and shit. Like, bro, what happened? What happened? Like, oh well, I'm gonna just go step back and we're gonna go do something. Like what? That stupid. And Bob Arum just not helping anything out either. Bob Arum is really in the way. He's in the way. Spence, who has the biggest fan base? Spence. He's from Texas. He got more, like a little bit more followers on social media. I think Crawford has more followers on Twitter, but Spence got more followers on IG. He's from big Texas, man. People like Spence. They like Errol Spence. It's not like he don't got to say much. People just like him. It's almost like AJ. People like AJ. He don't say much. He's soft-spoken, real nice guy, mild-mannered. They love him. You know what I'm saying? Same with Spence. Some guys don't even got to talk. They just like him. So, yeah, Spence, I say, but when we talking finding content, pictures, fights, I can't find much on Spence. I'm a content guy. I create highlights. I can't find shit on this dude. You go to Facebook, you put in Errol Spence Jr. as a gift, you can't find it. You put in Terrence Crawford, you see a whole bunch of them. I can find a lot more shit on Bud than I can on Spence. I'll tell you that. A lot more photos, a lot more of this, a lot more of that. He's out there a little bit more, even though I don't know. He's not as popular. Maybe he got to start slapping people and shit. I don't know. Maybe he needs to bump shoulders with some hip hop guys or something. But I mean, who wants to hang out with those bozos? He says Leprechaun Porter needs to retire or activate his Mando. Man, they ran away from that too easily for me, bro. They seemed like they was just like, did y'all really want it? You know what I'm saying? Did you really want it, Sean? Did you really want it? Like, I mean, you was like the number one man in the WBO. But see, then you gotta look at fucking Bob Arum, man. He said, what Bob Arum say? Oh, I could have made the fight, but who's gonna pay for it? Like, what the fuck kind of shit? Man, Bob Arum needs to get the fuck out the way. Bob Arum is fucking up Top Rank. Who's gonna pay for it? Well, you know what? How about this? How come Al Heyman couldn't put nothing up for that fight, though? You know what I'm saying? Like, let's be honest. Why didn't Al Heyman put up money for that fight? You know what I'm saying? Why didn't Al Heyman do it? Let me see. I'm trying to find some shit. Yeah, why didn't Al Heyman do it, man? You know, they could have put some money up for that fight together to make it happen, but they didn't do that. They just kind of walked away from it. Maybe he's waiting for Bud's contract is up and see if he's going to sign with them. Also, Crawford be getting older and older. You know what I'm saying?
I told him, listen, you can feel these hammers. I'm going to beat your ass. I'm going to roll in and cut. That's what I told him. He can't take the pressure. You can't take the heat. Get out the kitchen. Now you want to step in the kitchen. I'm about to bring your boy home.
I love trash talk, boy. I don't care if these dudes get whooped or not. I love the trash talk.
I told him, listen, you going to feel these hammers. I'm going to beat your ass. I'm going to roll in and cut. That's what I told him. He can't take the pressure. You can't take the...
He ain't one of these a warrior, though, man. He don't be winning his fights and shit really like that, but I respect him. Yeah, he's a clean 33, Damone Daniels. Clean 33. You know what I'm saying? He's always in the gym, always in shape. He'll probably be good for a while. What's good, Blade Cutter, man? I see you in the building, man. What's good? Okay, what do you say? Salute to my man, Yeshua oh my God, bro. I'm gonna call you YTEN. I'm gonna just call you YT, bro. Who keep ducking? Spence Crawford. Spence ducking. Yeah, Spence ducking that shit, bro. We know that. Spence almost see where Spence killed this fight a long time ago when he started diminishing Crawford and started putting numbers in front of the fight. That's when that fight died. It died long before we realized it. Because once we hear about these numbers, how much these guys potentially can make, you know, the splits and shit, all that shit getting up, but these fights do not be happening. Wait, he says Sean Porter conveniently backed up. Sean could have taken it to first base, but man, I'm telling you, or Al Heyman could have dropped some money in a pot to make the fight. I mean, that could have been. I don't know what the fuck is going on. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what is going on. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can't do that for Sean. Who else? Who else? Sean Porter gonna fight? Who else he gonna fight? They should have been really. They actually should have been pushing for that fight harder than Crawford. They should have been really pushing to fight Bud. They should have been really, really trying to get that fight. You heard his interview. I wish I could pull it up and shit. You know, he just casually walked away. And then Kenny said we're gonna move on and do something else. We can't be waiting around. I mean, why'd you call Al then? You know, they'd be telling everybody to call Al. Well, call Al. Like, what the fuck happened? Call Al. I'm just put Al on the screen, man. Get Al Heyman in there, man. You know what I'm saying? Put Al Heyman in there, and y'all can make a little fight between Bud and Porter. You know what I'm saying? But see, Sean Porter probably won a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? Money that Bob ain't really won. But Bob Arum's just in the way, man. Bud better lead top rank, man. Bud better lead top rank, man. Oh, yeah, this is how they spar in Muay Thai. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, Bud needs to lead top rank. That's just, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. If he signs with top rank again, y'all know Crawford is the Kumite. You know what I'm saying? He's the Kumite. I mean, I'm going to have to look at him sideways, bro. There's no way in hell he should re-sign with top rank unless he don't want to fight nobody. And that's just the real. Yeah, son of Peter. He got to go to PBC. Where else you gonna go? Eddie Hearn ain't gonna do shit with you. Oscar. You think Sean will beat Boots? Oh, that's tough, bro. That's tough to say. Actually, he probably can. He probably can. But Sean Porter don't punch hard. He said everybody knows Spence KO Bud is sparring. That's why Bud is ducking, but she knows it's biased. Bro, that was the craziest. Actually, Steven So-Called Nelson talked about that. He said, man, that's all cap. He said the closest they ever got close to each other in some sparring shit was when Bud got called down back when Nelson and Spence was on the amateur team or whatever. And Bud got called in as a guy. He was just on the outside of the ring watching. Spence was in the ring. I don't know where this narrative came from that Spence knocked out Crawford in sparring. Who the fuck is making up lies to people like that? You know what I'm saying? And the strange thing is, there's a lot of black dudes that's doing it. There's a lot of fucking black dudes that's doing this shit. It ain't the British dudes. It ain't the Mexican guys. There's a lot of black dudes destroying another black guy. That's how I look at it. Stupid motherfuckers. Crawford and Spence was supposed to be Ryu and Ken, Goku and Vegeta, Batman and Superman. You know what I'm saying? That's supposed to be that. Crawford and Spence, Batman, Superman, Goku, Vegeta, Ryu, Ken. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be that. But nah, dickhead boxing fans and bullshitters on YouTube fucked up the fight. They fucked up the fight. Bob Arum ain't helping. He's in the way. He's all the way in the way. And he needs to get out of it. Because he's messing up boxing. You know what I'm saying? Salute to my man, Goodfella Sports TV in the building. Bro, I was going to ask you, I was just talking about you too, dog. I was going to ask you how to do all this screen sharing. I'm going to holler at you behind the scenes about that. How to do all this, the screen shit, man. I'm trying to do all this screen share shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to do all that. You know what I'm saying? I just know how to do this right here. But, yeah, Leonard versus Hearns is supposed to be that. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what that's supposed to be. What else we got? Another big rivalries we had. Ali Frazier type shit. Like Spence Crawford supposed to be that fight that supposed to happen more than once. and that people's going to be talking about for ages. Just like how we still talk about those old school fights. That's supposed to be that. Don't these guys want that? Don't these guys want that? Oh, yeah. Wilder's going to kill Fury. Look at Wilder back in the day, though. When he first started with Mark. You know what I'm saying? He was disciplined. He was humble. He was more humble. He was working more clean technique. But then he strayed away from it. You know what I'm saying? He strayed away from the proper boxing technique that's needed to just He said Spence scared to lose his O. All day, bro. All day. Yes, Goodfella was in the building, you guys. Salute to my man Goodfella Sports TV. Go subscribe to this channel if you ain't already. You know what I'm saying? He said Spence scared to lose his O. Man, I don't know about Spence, bro. You know what I'm saying? I think Spence, when a guy's smaller, he hops right on him. I mean, Mikey Garcia didn't have to do nothing. He didn't get destroyed in the public. It wasn't no politics. They made the fight. They made the fight. He says if Wilder don't fight small and attack the body, he will lose. I think Wilder's going to knock him out in 4 rounds, bro. Tyson Fury, he's not taking this shit seriously. He says Wilder got cheated twice. Hey, tell you. John Fury is worried that Tyson Fury is not taking this dude seriously. He's out in the camp playing, eating ice cream. I seen that fucking picture. I tried to find it. Tyson Fury's out here eating ice cream, said Bronze Bomber is a pussy or something like that. I saw that shit. Motherfucker eating ice cream. He's bullshitting. He's fat. He's flabby. I mean, he's not taking Wilder seriously at all. But see, right here, this is after Wilder won the title. And just look at him now. He's just doing anything. He's doing anything. Look at that. And that's what this video Rebirth was about. The evolution, de-evolution, and rebirth of Wilder. Look at him. He stopped doing what he was supposed to be doing a while ago. Look at that. Jiggling and shaking his ass and shit, having too much fun. Look at him. I love Wilder, though. That's my guy. I don't give a fuck, man. I fucks with Bomb Squad all day. But that fight with Fury, he got to bring it, man. I can't wait to that fight, man. I cannot wait to see Fury Wilder 3. He says, I always said Wilder style changed after he fought Thurman. Yeah, bro. It changed. He fell in love with his right hand. You know what I'm saying? He fell in love with that right hand, bro. You know what I'm saying? He stopped running, stopped just doing, you know, what he needed to do. But you got to look at a guy like that. He made it that far without doing what you was needed to do. I mean, look at his technique here. He just doing anything. Look at that. JD's no better than let him do that shit. What are you doing? Yeah, Wilder was bullshitting. He was. And they caught up to him and bite him in the ass. But hey, we live and we learn. You know what I'm saying? It's part of life. You know, he got too complacent with the right hand. You know what I'm saying? Look at Mark Breland. Ready to get him. I can't stand your ass. You haven't been listening to me for years. I hope this gypsy motherfucker beat your ass. You know what I'm saying? Salute to my man Picasso, man. Salute, bro. Everybody hit that like button for your boy. This is a birthday stream. At least, if anything, hit the like button today. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like button for your boy. You says, I slightly edge Spence, but it will be Spence's toughest fight, man. Hey, bro, it might be Spence's toughest fight, bro, man. I mean, we got to see what Manny comes back. If Manny's going to be faster than Spence, it's going to be a tough night for Spence. He could be bouncing around. Yep. But see, yeah, Wilder's back focused again. Doing what he needs to do, keeping his hands up, using proper technique. You know what I'm saying? He's not going to look like a Floyd Mayweather. He's a 6'7" motherfucker. Those guys aren't going to look like a smaller guy. You know, they're going to look awkward. They're going to look funny. Tyson Fury looks funny. A lot of big men look funny. You know what I'm saying? Fuck all that technique shit. You heavyweight boxer. No, I mean, I like the technique. Don't get it wrong. But Try to be too technical when you dealing with a man that can just hit you one time. You know what I'm saying? Like, boom, like, oh shit. We're gonna see if Wilder stays disciplined in this fight. Go see if he stays disciplined. Do everything he's been working on. You know what I'm saying? Don't be up in there playing around, trying to aim for the right hand. Don't do none of that shit. Work the body, work your jab, move your head. Give him a lot more things to worry about. You still got that right hand. So really, he's giving Fury a lot more to worry about. He's gonna be in phenomenal shape. He's probably been working this whole time. I wonder who else he got with him behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Wilder's gonna be the massive underdog, King Jaime. He's gonna be the underdog for sure. We gonna see though. We gonna see. You know what I'm saying? We gonna see. But if Wilder's the underdog, like a huge one, put money on Wilder. Even if you don't like him, put money on Wilder because he could definitely win that third fight. I don't see Fury doing that shit again. I don't see that happen again. You got to give him his props. You got to give him his props, bro. Let me tell you guys something. When I was 26, 27, I decided to get into kickboxing Muay Thai. Mind you, prior to me getting into it and trying to take it seriously, I've been having some years and years of bullshitting, doing vices and doing things I shouldn't be doing. I mean, for a guy to just pick it up and do as good as he did in a sport like boxing, it's just crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because you fighting some of these amateur guys or these novice dudes, and they be fucking good as fuck. Like, goddamn. You know what I'm saying? I was a naturally talented guy anyway, but if you look at some of these other guys with more experience, like, goddamn, that motherfucker good. You know what I'm saying? Wilder's an anomaly, bro. He's one of those rare dudes that just picked up a tough sport like boxing and made it really far in it. That's not really easy to do on no level. And I think that's why a lot of his peers feel a certain type of way about him, because those guys work their whole life to get to where they at. And this dude just knocking motherfuckers out with right hands and shit. Yeah, bro. That's only, bro. AJ Johnson, dog. AJ. Tyson Fury don't do that. He don't do that. He wasn't bullying Otto Wallin. He wasn't bullying Tom Schwartz or anybody he's ever fought. But when he got in there with Wilder was all over the fucking ring and he had no legs. Like, what the fuck? That fight was shady as hell. Oh, shit. Salute to my man, Drizzy KO in the building. Much love to you, bro. He says, I'm out here in Vegas right now. I'm going to the Devin fight. Hey, let me know how lit it is, bro. I'll probably do I don't know if I'll go live. I don't know what I'm going to do. But, yeah, you know, be safe out there too, dog. Yeah, man, Wilder ain't no bum, dude. I don't fall for that shit, man. Because a lot of those guys that talk that shit can't fight and shit. Never stepped in the ring. Don't know what it takes. Just don't. They just don't, bro. That shit ain't, bro. Boxing is a lot harder. Like, if you Muay Thai is tough too if you fight Thais, but in boxing, you just can't get up in that motherfucker and beat like a guy that got like hundreds of amateur fights. You can't, and then you only got these weapons. So like if I was like John Jones, he didn't have no martial arts background. He was just a college collegiate wrestler. You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker hopped into MMA and took over. He wouldn't be able to do that in boxing. You know what I'm saying? Boxing is, you got this, and that's all you got. If you can't make this work, what the fuck you gonna do? You can't just take him to the ground and hold him now. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that word bum is terrible. You know what I'm saying? It's terrible. We all use it sometimes, and I don't like to disrespect no fighters, calling them bums and shit. I respect any man in the ring, especially the blue collar fighters. The guys that's working the 9 to 5s, that's still trying to do the thing. I got a lot of respect for those dudes. Not just the celebrity Hollywood fighters we see every day. You said Pac-Man has a shot against Spence if he takes out Thurman. Yeah, man. Thurman is one of the fastest welterweights. At the top level, he's probably one of the faster guys. Faster feet, moves around well, awkward punches from different angles, can punch while moving. And Pacquiao was still able to catch him. You know what I'm saying? He's going to definitely be able to catch Errol Spence. Spence likes to throw the high guard up a lot. He better not do that against Manny. Because he'll do that. Manny will be behind his ass You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be. We gonna see though. Manny's 42 now. We don't know if he still has that same intensity or that explosion. You know what I'm saying? We gonna see how Manny looks. I think if Manny gets to do what he want to do, I think that fight could be real interesting. But I still got Spence winning, man. We gonna see. I don't think it's gonna be by knockout. Because Spence will have to be willing to take one. Pacquiao hits hard. And we don't know if Spence's mouth. Danny Garcia was flat. Spence might as well have been fighting a sack of potatoes that night. But Danny was just flat. Danny didn't do nothing. So if Spence was in there with a guy that was actually coming to win and do something, he might have had a little hard time. Tyson Fury is a freak. I'm not a fan of the guy, but he is a freak. I give him that, man. Not too many people, even though the count was long, not too many people would have got up the way he did. He got up like nothing happened. You know what I'm saying? He's like, oh, my nap is up. Oh, time to get up. He got up like nothing happened. He's a freak. I give him that. If Tyson Fury has anything, it's good mobility and what's the shit? I guess his heart, getting up from the canvas like that. I mean, he woke up like nothing happened and shit. It was like some Undertaker shit. He says, like when they all say blood fought bones, but nobody fought. Bro, none of those guys are bones, bro. Those are tough fighters, man. Tough fighters, man. Postal was at that time, Postal was, people were saying that was Crawford's toughest fight. It was a 50-50 fight, and you know what I'm saying, all that shit. But then once Blood beat him, he was a bum. He was never good. He says Thurman is very skilled, but yeah, man. Thurman, injuries plagued him. Injury prone guy. You know what I'm saying? He's getting older and he's been wildly inactive. I mean, all these other guys been staying somewhat active, keeping their skills sharp, staying in the gym. We don't even know Keith stay in the gym like that. He got other things going on outside of boxing. So, I mean, boxing needs Keith Thurman, too. Keith Thurman is a hell of a personality. Because let's be honest, a lot of those welterweights are dry dudes, man. And Keith Thurman brought that, take my O. I'm scared to run. He talking that shit, man. They need that. But none of all these are nice guys and quiet dudes. Because you need that personality. And Keith Thurman has it, but he ain't active. Who he gonna fight? Why don't you fight Bud, Keith? Nah, you told Bob to fuck off and fuck Bob Arum. So you kind of killed that fight your damn self. If you want to do business with somebody, why would you say some shit like that? You know what I'm saying? It just doesn't make sense to me. Maybe they just waiting on Bud contract to go up so they can make an in-house fight with PBC. The worst thing Crawford did, or however that got out, it shouldn't have got out when Crawford contract is up. Because now they waiting on him. Now they gonna stall him out. You know what I'm saying? They're going to stall him out now because now they know when his contract is up. It's part of the game. Yeah, that's a good question. Why didn't Al? Probably because Thurman didn't want it. Al Heyman ain't going to make these guys do shit they don't want to do, dude. Al Heyman ain't going to make these guys do nothing they don't want to do. That's what I learned. Salute to my man Mark Chalambos in the building. What's going on, Mark? You got any inside news? You be having some good information, man. Salute to Mark Chalambos. He says the ref gave Fury 12 seconds to get in the fight, but shout out to I seen on his bro. Come on, we all seen it, man. We all seen it, but we're crazy and delusional. I mean, I never seen gloves do like this. You know what I'm saying? I never seen that. You know what I'm saying? I never seen that. Your gloves doing this and that, and you know what I'm saying? And another thing about that fight, too, he caused a lot of damage to Deontay Wilder. A lot of damage. Like a significant amount of damage in a short period of time. I mean, Deontay Wilder fought much bigger punchers than Tyson Fury. And he looks fine after the fight. The biggest welt on his face was that he fought Dupapis when his eye was swollen. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, we rarely see Wilder has anything on his face, even the bigger punchers in the division. And Fury was able to fucking just do all that. Man, come on, man. We know what happened. They gave him a long count. I don't know why Wilder go have to knock this dude out. If Deontay Wilder don't beat Tyson Fury, though, this time it's over for him. It's over. He has to win this fight. It's a make or break fight for Wilder. It's a make or break fight because even if he loses, he's still gonna be too dangerous for these other guys still, and they ain't gonna want to. Luckily he made a lot of money. I think he's gonna win though. I think Wilder's going to win. I think the universe and history and karma is real. Like, Tyson Fury is doing way too much, y'all. Way too much bad energy, way too much disrespect. His dad is worried. You know what I'm saying? His dad is worried about him. You know, he's just doing a lot of shit, man. You know, he says, I was told arbitration was not a problem. All of a sudden, it is a problem. This arbitration could have been squashed in December, but they didn't squash it. I can rattle all day. The public knows they're not fools. Garbage. You know what I'm saying? He mad that Tyson Fury is about to be fighting Wilder again. He didn't want that fight. That's a dangerous fucking fight. You know what I'm saying? That's a dangerous fight.
Malik Scott's a bitch, and so is Deontay Wilder. And I'll fight both of them, one after the other on the same night, and smack them round like little pussies what they are. You can't teach an old dog new tricks. And once I've got his heart and his mojo, they're right here in my pocket. So if you want them, Deontay, come and fight the Gypsy King, and come and take what I've got belonging to you.
Ooh,
Malik Scott.
Man, I do love the trash talk. He's talking big shit, though. You know what I'm saying? Tyson Fury is talking big fucking shit, man. He gonna have to back it up, too. Wilder ain't saying nothing. He ain't saying nothing. All you seeing is videos of him training and getting ready. He ain't saying shit. He didn't even do an interview with 7-8 yet. You saw who says, does Wilder have to knock Tyson out? What happened in the first fight, Fury was doing all this, and he was making it look like he was doing more than he was doing. The feints was really throwing Wilder off. Do he need a knockout? I mean, I don't know. It depends on what Wilder does. If he just loading up on the right hand like he did, like a mummy, like he did in the other two, nah, it ain't gonna work for him. He got to set it up, throw the hooks to the body. You know what I'm saying? Jab to the body. He got to do a lot. Give Fury a lot more to think about. It's gonna be a much harder fight for Fury because while he's doing all this, he's not like Floyd that make you miss and make you pay. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna sit there, do this, razzle dazzle on out, dance in front of the crowd and shit, and he's gonna get a lot of points for that. Wilder you just knock him out. That's what you do. Knock him out. Hey, PBC has 4 fights. Hey, I gotta give it to PBC, man. They making shit happen. I don't know about that Tank Barrios fight though. I mean, what's the purpose of it? I can see if Barrios had one of the super titles and shit, like one of the main belts, but he don't. He got the regular title. And you got little ass Tank Davis, little guy, moving up 2 weight classes to fight this big ass motherfucker. For what? I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I don't like that fight for Tank. I don't know why. I don't get that fight. Like, it's not like he had a shortage of opponents. You know what I'm saying? It's not like there was a shortage of opponents for Tank. You know, there was guys for him to fight, and he didn't want to fight him. They got him fighting Mario Barrios. Maybe it's punishment for that little shit he got into. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's that. We will have to fight one of our guys, Barrios. Move up 2 weight classes for no reason to fight him. I don't know if I like that fight. And when they did their little face-off, Tank Davis had them stacked shoes on that the short guys like to wear. You know them thick heel shoes them short dudes be wearing? Yeah, he had some of them motherfuckers on. So he's even shorter than what we seen in the stare down. Tank might have to be jumping and shit to hit this guy. You know what I'm saying? His feet gonna be all off the ground and shit. Like, it's gonna be crazy, y'all. Watch. That shit gonna be crazy. That shit gonna be. I don't understand the purpose of that fight. You said Tank will knock him out? Yeah. Blue Blood just said Floyd Mayweather urged Tank Davis, you can't be flat-footed as Mario Barrios, you must move head. We were just talking about that. And Blue Blood did a video on that, but I don't believe that either though. I don't believe none of that be coming from that dude. I don't be believing nothing. It be cap. They'll take little pieces and add their own little twist to it. God damn it, YouTube. You know what I'm saying? He says, Damon Daniels says Fury has too much experience like Bushido. He says he's great looking like he's really good at making it look like he's doing more than what he's doing. He's really fucking good at making it look like he's doing more than what he's doing. Yeah, they told him to drop that belt, Jason Williams. They told him to drop the belt and go fight AJ. His dad don't want him near that guy. If it was easy work, he'll say, go beat this dude's ass again and get him out the way once for all. But nah, his dad don't want him nowhere near that guy. Yeah, he says, I believe Wilder is planning to kill Fury on real, though. Wilder by knockout decision is like a defeat. Yeah, man, Wilder, he going to have to knock the guy. I think he's going to knock him out. I don't think Fury could survive another 12 with that dude like that. When it's going to be a different looking fight. It's going to be a different looking fight. He says Tank could have fought Brian Norman, a young buck at 140, who gave Tank that work in sparring. We reveal what happened, so Tank will want that smoke. He chose Barrios. Wow. See, my man Mark be having inside info. Salute. Yeah. He said Tank could have fought Brian Norman, the young buck. Brian Norman is a black guy, right? Okay. Yeah. See, Tank Davis don't fight black dudes and shit, man. Let's be real. He don't. He fight the same guys. You know what I'm saying? He fight the same fucking guys. I don't know what they're doing with Tank. And I think being under Floyd Mayweather, he will make sure you never surpass him. That's what I think. You know what I'm saying? I love Floyd Mayweather. But I think that by Tank being under him, they're moving him in a way to where he just, either maybe they don't believe in him like that as far as staying disciplined and doing what he needs to do to, fight some of these tougher guys in the bigger fights. But they moving him just like they just want to make a lot of money off him and use him as an attraction versus using him as a pound for pound type of fighter. You know what I'm saying? They just moving him as a money guy. They don't really seem to care about the being on the floor. He's gonna make sure you're not gonna surpass him. What'd you fight for this third regular title for? I mean, it doesn't make sense. He says Tank is being groomed by Floyd. We know the blueprint. Antagonize other races by being their top guys. Mainly mixed. Yeah, but I mean, he's beating Mexican fighters that the Mexican fans don't really care about too much. They know the Mexican fans gonna show up and show out, but will he fight Mikey Garcia at 140? Mikey said he wants to smoke. Will he fight him? I think that'll do good. I think that's a big fight. But Tank is a little dude, man. He's a little guy. He's like 5'5", with like 66, 67-inch arms. He's a little dude. He packs a big punch, though. He packs a big punch. But we've seen what happened when he fought at lightweight with Gamboa. Hobbled Gamboa. Gamboa on one leg. He barely stopped him. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, dog. It's hard to say what Tank could do against a bigger guy. Barrios is slow, but he got a good coach and Virgil Hunter. You know what I'm saying? So it could be a situation to where they come up with a good game plan against Tank. Salute, man. Thank you, man. Thanks for that, man. I try, man. I really do. And when I go see these other channels and shit, I see some of the shit they be on. I'm like, bro, why y'all be lying, bro? Like, where you hear that info at? Like, why you lying, dog? You know what I'm saying? Like, why you lying, bro? Like, what's dude's name? Money Brown. He be lying like a motherfucker. Lying like a motherfucker. Who else? Blue Blood be lying. Here's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV. Back at you with another one. Former WBC, boxing superstar, Mexican. Bro, like everything. I can't get past the intro. I can't even get past the intro. I can't even get past the intro. It's too long. He's given the full description of the guy. 6'5", 230 pound, WBC, IBF, World Welterweight Champion, superstar boxer. Like, come on, bro. That's too much, bro. Come on. 140 might be too much for Tank, bro. That might be too much for Tank, dog. I don't know. Because like I said, when he stepped up to, let me see if I got it on here. When he stepped up to when he stepped to the Barrios, man, he had them stacked shoes on. Them short guys be wearing. See if I got the clip. I think I got it. No, I don't. No, I don't got it. Yeah, he had them stacked ass shoes on, man. Like, fuck, bro, you little as hell, bro. Why they got you fighting this guy? For what? Like, it doesn't make sense. So if Tank is not able to hurt this guy, how does the fight play out? Barrios, is he one of those dudes that's willing to take one to give one? I mean, shit. We're going to see if Tank is going to be able to take his shots. Tank is a little guy. And it don't end well for dudes that move up 2 weight classes. It don't usually end well. Tank is talented and skilled. A lot of speed, a lot of power, explosive. So he gonna have to have a good game plan. Even though Barrios may be the slower, less talented guy, he's the bigger man. He's gonna have to have a good game plan. He can't get stupid. Tank might get tired. He can't get tired in the fight either. That'd be bad for Tank. That'd be bad news for Tank if he gets tired in that fight. Yeah, Drizzy KO. Fanon did that shit too. He was lying. You know what I'm saying? He was lying. He said his bud got knocked out of spine. I mean, I don't know why these dudes is lying on the internet, bro. Like, why these dudes on the internet lying, dog? Why? Like, why y'all on here capping? Lying to the people. They got thousands and thousands and thousands of subscribers. And they be lying to these guys. Just lying to them. No integrity at all. Just don't give a fuck. Just lying. Just saying anything. Don't even give a fuck. Just saying anything. Disrespecting these fighters, putting words in their mouth and lying on them. And like, this it's wild, bro. It's wild. I don't think that's cool. You know what I'm saying? You got your own. You built up your own platform just to lie to thousands of people. I think that's some bullshit. You built up your whole platform just to lie to people. They don't care no more. They making a lot of money. They're making money, and you know that's the way they got to do it. Come on with these shock value. Guys like Blue Blood don't even got to do that shit no more. Blue Blood don't even got to do that shit. He got a big enough following to where he can just be honest and keep it real, and he don't even got to do all that those shock value titles and shit. He don't got to do none of that, but he do it anyway. He do that shit anyway. He don't give a damn. But hey, the people love it, man. Fanon out here lying and shit. Like that Fury Rico stuff. Y'all know I don't fuck with Fury, but I don't even believe that, man. I don't believe that. Like, I mean, it could be something going on, but how would you know that info? You know what I'm saying? You got a big enough you got a big platform, and you is known as a guy that's kind of going nuts. They say he's going crazy, and he, you know, like, nah, bro. Salute to my man, Bro Horse in the building. Hey, bro, honestly, Fanon has a really good channel, though. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like, his presentation, you know, it's good, but come on, bro. Like, I don't know what's going on with these guys. Maybe being on camera and becoming these personalities in front of all these people, got, you know, it probably does something to some people. He says, I've been unsubscribed for now. He's cocky and don't know his Baba. Never slipped a jab in his life. Stephen A. in the face. Wow, hey. I can see the correlation, bro. He says, ego be hating on Bud. Man, I don't see what ego hating on Bud for. You know what I'm saying? I don't really understand that. Boxing Ego has a huge platform. And yeah, the Spence Crawford shit got really toxic. A lot of us were fans of both of these guys. Captain America, Iron Man, Ryu, Ken, Goku, Vegeta, Batman, Superman, Crawford, Spence. We was fans of both of these dudes. And now shit got split up. It's a civil war. This is getting ugly. And Bud is losing the politics battle. He's losing the politics battle. It's not like he out here, like, you know what I'm saying? He's just a gym rat. He don't really say too much. He need to come out and say something, though. But I guess he don't let it bother him either. I mean, closed mouths don't get fed, bro. Just like B-Hop was telling Andre, look, man, closed mouths don't get fed. You got to be a serial stalker. Shannon Briggs, these dudes. You got to show the people, you know, you go have to keep doing that shit. Certain fighters got to do that shit, pressing these dudes. Of course, fans going to be coming out saying, oh, he's desperate and he's looking for a fight. He can't find a fight. And, you know what I'm saying? Go fight somebody. But the guy that he's trying to fight don't want to fight him, but y'all tell him to go fight somebody else. I'm like, come on, man, get up out of here. Box fans is backwards, bro. Hey, they say Ego be hating on Bud. Ego, yeah, he low key be hating, dog. Low key. He's a little low key with it. He's a low key hate. He talk about all the bad news and shit. He talk about some good stuff too. Ego, he try to be unbiased. He tries to be. He's a little bit. I mean, everybody's a little biased. I mean, if you ain't biased, you ain't real. Everybody got a little bias in them. If you ain't biased, you some type of robot. You might need to get some help. Everybody got a little bias in them, just a little bit. You know, you could be objective and shit. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of the bigger channels, that's the problem with Bud too. A lot of the bigger YouTube channels is more pro Spence guys. A lot of the bigger channels. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the smaller channels is Crawford channels and shit. It's crazy. Man, I'll be hating on Spence like that. You know what I'm saying? I got videos of him and everything I did. But I did do that Spence capping video though. I wish I had it on here. Hey, you know what I'm saying? It's a civil war. It's almost like two basketball teams or something. You got to pick a side. Hey, none of those dudes boxed, kickboxed, or none of that. I think 7-8 said he did MMA and shit. You know what I'm saying? But nah, man, they never did nothing. They never did nothing. You see, he already had a plan. Come on, bro. I mean, it's cool, but Crawford should have been in those plans. Crawford should have been in those plans. He should be a priority. That's your rival. You got to fight that guy. That's the way I see it. Man, but I guess he don't in this era of boxing. Salute Frederick Jackson. What's going on, bro? Spence plan to be undisputed. He might. I mean, if he get that belt from Pacquiao, he's one fight away from being undisputed. He would go double back and try to make the fight work with Bud. You know what I'm saying? Will he make that fight work with Bud? I think that's what he needs to do. Because if you want to be undisputed welterweight champion, you got to see Crawford now. So you did all this fucking heavy lifting, and now Crawford's left, and now Crawford could be like, "Look, you got to give me this. You got to give me that if you want this. You want to get this title shot." Because now Crawford, he's gonna have more leverage. Because if Spence wants to be undisputed, it's one more Dragon Ball to get, and Crawford has it. Are you gonna go grab it? Are you going to be fair? You know what I'm saying? Crawford could pull the Caleb Plant. I got the last Dragon Ball. What'd you go get? What'd you go get me? You know what I'm saying? You go see what happens. You can't run around with 3 belts and try not to recognize WB all of a sudden. They just claim he's undisputed. We're not going to do that. You got to see Terrence Crawford, bro. He says, because Boots take on Spence. Probably, bro. Dry Ennis is probably, overall, out of everybody, skill-wise, I test, he's probably the most talented guy at welterweight. Overall talent, crazy talent. Crazy, crazy talent. I mean, he got the right style to be Spence. He definitely got the style to. He's southpaw. He's a switch hitter. I mean, he's a switch hitter. I mean, fuck. He's fast, flashy, good defense, good. I mean, Dry Ennis is the fucking dude, man. It's going to be hard to beat that kid. They need to hop on him now before he gets too good. Hey, but 60-40 is fair. It is fair, but it's the way Spence went about it. Nobody even needs to know that Crawford was getting offered a 60-40, a 70-30, 80-20, or whatever you wanted to give him. He didn't have to come out in public doing all that. When that shit happens, oh, he gonna have to take this. Oh, fights don't be happening, bro. That's not how fights get made. That's not how fights get made, dog. You know what I'm saying? Spence, he did that shit on purpose. He knew what he was doing. He knew that the politics was gonna be in his favor. And I mean, hey, he played the game right. But do you really want to fight? That's the question. Does he have IQ? I think he does. He comes from a boxing family. His dad, his brothers. Dry Ennis is a gym rat. My boy YSM Sports Media, be in the gym with him and shit, man. Y'all go subscribe to my boy YSM. But yeah, man, he said Boo's got fighters. He's training, all that, man. He's pure boxing. Like that kid is a boxing. Like put a fucking on Halloween, he wear a boxing glove as a fucking mask and shit. He is boxing, bro. Oh, you don't think he's a dog? Oh, okay. Let me think about that then. Do he got the dog in him? We know Spence got dog in him, and he got a hell of a motor too. As the fight goes, he gets stronger. He can turn it up on you. But do Boots got that dog? I think he does. You know, it's kind of hard to say with Lipinets. Even though Lipinets was a good test, he was flat, much smaller guy. Yeah, I would like to see Ennis fight Clestio Clayton. I think that would have been a better fight. We could really see if he could fight some of the top guys. Yeah, Boots gonna be a middleweight, bro. He's only what 23. He's like one of the bigger 147 guys. Yeah, Boots and Spence got the same amount of fights. Boots got more knockouts, but Spence got more names on his resume. You know what I'm saying? But Boots got a very, very good style, man. Like almost like Roy Jonas. Roy Jonas kind of. You know what I'm saying? Like Dryanus is fucking good, man. Should Butch I don't think Canelo will accept that fight. I don't think he will, man. I think these guys I don't think Bud really wants to entertain that either though. Canelo's too big for him. But let's just say they was the same size, will they fight? If Crawford was a middleweight guy, or maybe a natural middleweight, just a middleweight guy, not a lighter weight or welterweight, a middleweight guy, anywhere from 154, 168 guy, I think he whoop all them dudes with his style. He got a lot of fucking just a lot of intangibles. He got dogs, he got speed, he got power, he can switch hit. Um, Crawford could do. He has a really really high IQ. That's probably his best attribute is his IQ. He's not as defensive minded as a Mayweather though, but he's more offensive minded, and he knows how to get you up out of there. That's an art. Stopping guys, that's a fucking art at a high level. When you start fighting these tougher guys, maybe not even world champion, but tough B fighters and shit, it's not easy to stop a guy. If you fought before in the ring and shit with motherfuckers, it's not easy to knock a motherfucker out like that. It's not that easy. Unless you just a heavy punching motherfucker. He said he's good, but he ain't goes Roy. No, I ain't saying he's like Roy, but he has that talent, that you know what I'm saying? Like John Ennis is fucking nuts. Hey, Roy Jones is my favorite fighter ever, bro. Roy Jones Jr. is one of the greatest fighters ever. Boxing, kickboxing, karate. Roy Jones is one of the greatest fighters ever, in my opinion, bro. Roy Jones. He said that whole narrative about Bud fighting Canelo started after Spence stated he wanted to fight Canelo. So I think Bud would just be too small for Canelo. He'd be too small for him. Bud had to fight the perfect fight. Because unlike Spence, Crawford is a natural. He's a lightweight. He's a smaller guy naturally. You know, Spence is not a lightweight. I'm surprised he's been at welterweight this long. Facts, bro. He's a silverback. Oh man, well, you know, he's a smaller guy, so you know that fight never happened. But skill-wise, Crawford would be a nightmare for Canelo. Nightmare, absolute nightmare, absolute nightmare. As long as Crawford don't come to the fight like he did the Mean Machine fight. You know, he came to that Mean Machine fight like he had a chip on his shoulder. He was willing to take one. You know, he showed a lot of dog in that fight. And Mean Machine is a fucking stud. I don't care what nobody say. That dude always in shape. That motherfucker, like, strong as shit. He's a puncher. He's a puncher. And he's like, let me test that shit out. I don't care if he a puncher. He's walking this dude down. He didn't give a fuck. That's why I call him Kumite. Mean Machine is an unknown puncher. That's a dangerous fight. You know what I'm saying? Fighting a top level guy that's a puncher, that's one thing. You know what I'm saying? But you fight an unknown guy, and then he's a puncher, and you hear rumors of him fucking dudes up in the gym and then sparring in the gyms and shit, and then you go up in there and you just walking this dude down. I mean, hey, he got a lot of dog in him. Yeah, rest in peace to the great Marvin Hagler, man. One of the greatest fighters of all time. You know what I'm saying? He was dealing with politics and bullshit too, man. It took him a long time for him to get a title shot, man. You know what I'm saying? You're like he said, you got 3 strikes against you. You a southpaw, you black, and you good. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it was, you know? I don't know if Bud will be. I don't know if Bud. I don't know if he'll be able to hurt Canelo, man. Canelo got a chin on him. Canelo, he got a chin on him. He got good defense too. But when he's up in there with faster guys, he don't look as impressive. I'll just say that about Canelo. If he's a faster guy, he looks very impressive. He said if Khan can go 6, Bud can go 12. Hey, Amir Khan was outboxing Canelo for like 6 rounds. But guess what happened when Bud and Canelo fought? I mean, Bud and Khan fought. Khan couldn't get nothing off. Khan said he was the best fighter he's been in the ring with. Did y'all remember that? He said Crawford is the best guy he's been in the ring with. He said dude was just crazy. Like, it's like he knew what he was going to do. And Amir Khan never gets outboxed. He usually gets stopped, but he don't get outboxed. Bud was outboxing him. You know, Crawford got some, I mean, Khan got some hits off. That's because Crawford likes to fight too much, too. He likes to fight a lot. So he got to be careful when he's fighting guys like Spence. He likes to fight. He ain't like Floyd where he's just going to be, you know, playing defense. Nah, Crawford likes to fucking fight. You hit him, he going to want to hit you back. And that's probably one of his biggest weaknesses is he's like a fucking honey badger. He likes to fight. Hey, Hagler was a fucking dog, okay? He was a dog. I mean, he could fight. See, there's boxing, like AJ technique, boxing. Then there's fighting. You know what I'm saying? Hagler was a dude that could box and he could fight. Crawford is a dude that can box and he can fight. So if the boxing shit ain't working, I'm going to fight your motherfucking ass. You know what I'm saying? And some of these dudes so stuck in their traditional boxing ways, they're dealing with an unorthodox guy that's throwing punches from crazy angles. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you gotta know how to box and you gotta know how to fight. He says a more realistic fight for Canelo will be Bivol, and that's because Bivol has nice skills. Man, Bivol been sitting out for a while, bro. I think the last time he fought, I was at the fight as media. You know what I'm saying? Against that, I think he was a Puerto Rican guy. Dude gave him a good fight. You know, and I felt that Bivol was, seeing him in person, he's not a big guy. He's not a big guy at all. Like, he should be fighting at 68. I think Bivol should be fighting at 68. He'll probably get a lot more stoppages at 68. You know what I'm saying? He is not a big guy at all. Usyk, he didn't look that big either. So when I saw him in person, I'm like, okay, this guy, he's bigger than me, but he didn't look that much bigger. And to be going up in the ring with a 6'6" AJ, like, goddamn, Usyk, my hat's off to you, dude. He wants to fight AJ. What? See, that's why my boy Mark Chilambo's always coming out with some news. Virgil Ortiz versus Mean Machine, it works. Wow. That's a fucking good fight, bro. Hey. Mean Machine might win that one. Mean Machine can win that fight. He can win that fight. That's a good fight, man. Hey, Hearns was a freak. He was a freak. His right hand was like a cobra. Oh, he fought a few weeks ago. What? Bro, see? Didn't even know about it. Who was this guy's promoter? Didn't even know Bivol fought a few weeks ago at all. Wow. Didn't know that. Wow. It's terrible. He says, is this an LDBC channel? No, it's not. But what if it was? Like, come on, bro. No, it's not an LDBC channel. Every black guy on the internet talking boxing, or every black guy that's a fan of Wilder is not an LDBC guy. That's a good ass fight. Hell yeah. I like that, Mark Chilambos. The Mean Machine, Virgil Ortiz. That's a good fight. But if Mean Machine wins, then he gonna be next in line to fight Bud again. He'll probably be next in line to fight Bud again. You know what I'm saying? Bud don't want to be dealing with him again. Like, nah, man, I already beat this guy. Mean Machine want a rematch though. And he called out the PBC guys, but he said he know they ain't gonna fight him. He already knew they ain't gonna fight him. You know what I'm saying? He said they ain't gonna fight him. He already know they ain't. Mean Machine's a tough fight. I would like to see some of those guys go fight him. Everybody act like he's some bum because they didn't know who he was and because he, you know, hurt Crawford and shit. But I don't see nobody else stepping up to try to fight that dude. You know, this is how boxing works. You know, oh, why would I fight him? Well, who else you fighting? Like, where's Keith Thurman? What is he doing? Nothing. Yeah, there's a fight on Showtime. Kobali and Donaire, I think, is for the bantamweight title. And we got Devin Haney and Linares. So, yeah, we got some fights tonight, man. You know, we got some fights tonight. But yeah, man, I just did a little birthday live stream just to check in with you guys. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate everybody that subscribed to the channel, that shows your boy support. You know, it really means a lot to me. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I mean, I'm grateful. You know what I'm saying? I'm grateful for the 20-some people I got in here right now on a Saturday evening. You know what I'm saying? Random live stream. I salute you guys, man, and much respect to you guys. Hope you have a good weekend. Hope you have a good day. And I'm about to get up out of here. Peace out.